Alright, hi, my name is Jill Cahill. I'm kind of going to talk you through my little portfolio right here. I apologize, I'm definitely one of the least tech savvy people I know, but which is, I didn't think would be a problem in an English class, but that's fine, it's cool. It was an experience for sure. Who knew that literature and the other arts implied e-poems, audio essays, soundscapes, like all stuff I'd never heard of, let alone thought of before. But it was really, really fun. Um, yeah, like I didn't expect it to be like any English class I had prior, or I did. We didn't write a single paper, which was awesome. I would much rather write a sound list over a paper any day. Um, the our first assignment was to listen to this soundscape by Steph Sarasso, or an audio essay by Steph Sarasso, where she creates a soundscape, and it's all about her move from a rural part of North Carolina, or not North Carolina. I'm thinking of North Carolina because that's where I live, but oh well, she moves from the country to the city, and the sounds change. Like you hear cicadas, birds in country. City, it's more like cars and sirens, and not as peaceful, is it? So our first assignment was to make a sound list for, get in the path, make a sound list for a literary character. It's not just a list of sounds. You have to annotate, find a character, create an annotated list of 6 or more sounds that represent the character. I chose Hamlet from Hamlet, I know, and it was fun. It was cool. I like Hamlet a lot. I probably quote him at least once a day. Just start with a little summary, and then oh, this is the original one. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I figured out how to link sounds, so you like click it and it takes you to like, oops, where did it go? Like where the sound comes from. You like hit play and ooh. It doesn't sound like a cold wind now that I think about it, but that's cool. This is the original one. Scroll. And then he would like leave us feedback after we posted it on the Boostlet website, which looks like like this. You post all the assignments like under these little things, and he would leave us feedback. So you have an original version and your revised version. This was where I learned how to like it's much easier to like just hit play on this if it would play. There it is. And instead of just linking it, which was cool. And then you have a little explanation. I knew that this one sounds like very soft, very pretty, and this shine down. See, not a very happy sort of song, but these two required a little more explanation, so I gave it another bit of the T-Rex moan. You wouldn't believe how many sounds SoundCloud has, and then like what they don't. Like you don't have a regular human moan, but you have a T-Rex moan. Like okay, pretty cool if you ask me. I like dinosaurs. Yeah, and then this one again, SoundCloud. Really, you're lacking. This is it. This was a sound list very first assignment. Very fun. Audio essay was very different, as in like I am a very visual person. There aren't any visuals to go off of. Like this is the flickery bit that I have, and that's all that we did. And it was really confusing, but really cool. Now I like know how to do it. This was all the stuff I did. Oh, and the audio essay assignment right here, like you do it about a personal experience or a cultural concern. And I started my piece off with a slam poem, which was pretty cool because it was about eating disorders. It was like kind of like, yeah, kick eating disorders butts. So I enjoyed it. And yeah, it goes back to Steph Sarasso's soundscape. Her soundscape was really the pinnacle of our class. It was the baseline on which we built everything up. Little transcript, which I don't like not having, like, one, I had to type this all out, which was hell. Like, oh my god, have you ever listened to a slam poem? Like, listen to this one. It's fast, very, very fast, very powerful, which is cool. But and then you go into the interviews, and his advice, Dr. Anderson's advice to me was to cut out some of the unnecessary bits, which I did, and it was it's a bit shorter, but not by much. But it was cool, and I managed to kind of fix what some of the sounds were, like the staticky, muffly sounding stuff. And that there's that walkthrough. Bit of a hot mess, like I said, not technologically gifted, very much technologically impaired. Which, surprisingly enough, I didn't have very many problems with the Camtasia software. I loved the Camtasia stuff. Like, it's what I'm using right now to record the entire screen. I'm making a whole lot of hand motions, even though I know you can't see them. But it was cool. This was the very first, like, e-poem we did. I'm just gonna turn it down so it's not as loud as the others. I thought it was cool. You like see how the entire screen's moving, and we were working on another sort of like cultural piece. This one was, I picked global warming. It was fun and reflected on it. It was very cool. You had to sequence a whole bunch of things. Like, I did Burn in Love first, and then I moved into a God, what is it called? Weather forecast about like the heat, and then like, oh wow, guess what else is hot? The sun. That was cool. Polar ice caps melting. Look at the polar bears. But it was fun. You layered sounds and images, and a couple of times I got Elvis' voice, some of the lyrics about, oh, here it is, cool. Like, it's talking about hard to breathe, and they're like, oh, cough, cough, smog. I thought that was really cool the first time I did it. It was not intentional, and then, you know, the 7 times after that, I tried to make sure it matched up again. So that was fun. And the next project we did was also with the Camtasia software, screen recording software. And I picked Hamlet again. Like I said, I have a thing for Hamlet. It's fun. This is the original one, and there's a whole lot of toolbar everywhere, which is not very pretty. Here, not so much. I like personal achievement. I was proud of myself. It was cool. It was fun. Again, you had to pick sounds to have in the background because we're really, really focused on the emotional experience that sound provokes, as opposed to just like staring at some essay on black and white, or like you look at a poem on black and white, you're kind of like, this makes no sense. Like, what's the author imagining when they're saying like blue curtains? Do blue curtains mean sadness or whatever? Yeah, so we did that. It was cool to think of, like, in your mind, what do these words symbolize, and then you could convey that to your audience that is watching your e-poem. Again, a project with Camtasia. This was based on the literary work The Road by Cormac McCarthy. It's pretty cool. It's like post-apocalyptic, but not your typical end of the world, end of days sort of story, which was fun. It started off like you're supposed to focus on sounds, and that's what I did my initial video, and the second one I kind of interpreted it my own way and focused a lot on kind of some of the words that stuck out to me. Yeah, so that was also fun. I'm using like the same synonyms to describe this experience. Yes. And finally, this is my final reflection, my thank you to all of you for sitting through, reading through my portfolio, sitting through my little videos, especially this last one. You're pretty great. I hope that you enjoyed our little Boostlet class, our composition, our sound-oriented English class. Thanks.